Hi there, this is Marcia Lissimo and I'm the owner of Mixed Essentials. I make organic cosmetics, household products, and I've recently started to make soap. So I just wanted to come on and say hi. It's been a little while since I've been on here. Hi Letta, hi everyone, hi Hot Music, how you doing? Let me just see if I can get on here as well. I've just had hubby's tablet for a minute, so then I can see what's what. Hi everyone coming in. Hi Sayman 58. So it's been a little while since I've been on. I've been in a bit of a funk, I suppose you could say, trying to figure out this and that, what I want to do. Upside down. Oh yeah, I can see that now. Upside down. One sec. Oh yeah, I can see that now. Right, let me just get out of that a sec. Let's see if it works better that way. I was just trying to get in a good position so that you can see everything down here while my phone is charging. Let me just angle this a bit better. See, this looked fine when I set it up before. And now I can't get it right. There. I think that might be a bit better. How's that look? That's okay? Now I know there's some new features on here as well. I don't know if I can send this out to anybody. But I was going to make some soap earlier. Hi Deborah, how you doing? Thank you for joining. But I don't know, I don't really feel for it now. I have to be in the right sort of frame of mind. So I just thought I'd come and have a chat instead. It's been just over a month, I think, since the last time I was here. How you all doing? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're fine. You've been up to much. So I decided to just prep for making some soap either later on today or possibly tomorrow. So I'm just having a bit of a tidy up. Yeah, same here. I haven't sculpted in weeks. And I did initially say that I was going to try and sculpt more often, but I haven't been in the right sort of frame of mind for it. I haven't been too good, so I'm just trying to get back in. Hi, Kai Speaks. I think it's nice to see you. Thank you for the hearts. Please feel free to share with anyone you feel might be interested. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for the hearts. I love the brown hearts. Oh, I like the multicoloured rainbow ones. I'm okay. I did have intentions on making some soap today, but the moment has passed. You know, how kids can sort of run around and make noise, and got a bit of a headache now, and I need a clear head. Thank you for inviting your friends. Yeah, this isn't like a businessy type scope. So, if you think anyone might be interested, you can invite them. Oh, yeah, please. I know. I have way to go because they're only 5 and 7. Some days I'm praying for that to come quick. Other days I'm like, no, please don't grow up. I was going to make soap, but I think what I'll do is I'll just do some preparations because I've been cleaning all my equipment and going through. I'll show you bits and pieces of what I have, and run through some ideas. I thought I would do that instead and go through a bit of background. Yeah, I know. There's some days I'm like, Lord God, you need to just hurry up and move out. But other days I'm like, where's the pause button? I want a pause and rewind button. Because you're growing up too fast. I've got some new jars. I had these. I've got about 2 or 3 of these. That one needs cleaning. I was making lip balms with that one. So I've got dried coloured wax in the bottom of there. Yes, I bought some new ones of these. That's my medium size one. And this is my new baby. This is my big mama one. Oh, that's fine, no problem. Hi, Green Spa. Thank you for joining. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Headache's good. I like to be in like a really good, positive vibe. So then I can put good energy into what I'm making. And I wasn't feeling in the right space of mind earlier. So, and I've got this throat thing going on. I just feel really grainy and husky. So, but this. Hi Patricia, how are you? Hey. This is a list of different combination of oils that I'm going to use for my soaps. Hey, I'm good, thank you. I'm trying to pick at least 2 that I can do either tonight or tomorrow because I have a lot. And I've still got things in my head. And now that I've got my oils here, this is just some of them, I've got that to fill. I'm hoping to get more. That I get them from either my local health store in town or through a company called Mystic Moments that I get off eBay. Hi baby girl Loss. Hi Desire Girl B. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I mainly get them from my health place in town. Hey, thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all my new followers as well. I've had a few over the past month and a half, so thank you very much for jumping in and seeing what I do. Hopefully you enjoy the content. This week I've just been trying to get everything I need to start making hot process soap from scratch. Thank you. It's quite it's in its short phase today. Oh, I missed that comment, sorry. But it's pretty longish. It comes down to there at the front. The back's a bit longer because I've sort of tapered it into a heart shape. So the back's much longer. It goes down further past there. Thank you. And the front are just little finger coils that I did. That I've had in for about 2 weeks now. So my bangs are pretty long. Comes to there. And the side comes to there. Hey, I'm doing a length check. I haven't done one for a while. Yeah, so it's getting there. I cut it a lot shorter. Yeah. That's what our hair does. springy coils of hair. So I just used the cream that I make, the hair cream that I make, which is called Stay Twisted. And as you can see, it stays twisted. Well, it's coiled, but you just take whatever section of hair that you want and just twist it around. I usually just wet it first and then use my cream and just twirl it like that all the way down to the end, and then it just stays like that. So it's been like that for 2 weeks now. Just freshen it up every now and again. Thank you. That's one thing I'm doing at the moment. I'm updating my website because I'm still in the construction process with that. I haven't set up an actual like click on and order type button. Hi, Aya Lewis. My daughter used to twist her hair. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's good when you have the time to do it. I've been busy the past few weeks, so it's been mainly either out or in a protective style. Hi, I really can't pronounce that, sorry. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And this lovely headband I have is a freebie that I had from a lady named Tony Daly. I bought, I commissioned her to make me some earrings. Hi, baby girl, how are you? And I asked her in May if she could make me some earrings out of wood, because I love wood. And I'm glad you could. And hubby, his little hobby is he makes things out of wood. He makes pens and all sorts of bits and pieces. So I asked if she could make me some earrings out of wood and sent her the design. And she made these. And they are absolutely fantastic. So that is my company logo. Yes, definitely. And I'm a Capricorn, so I'm earthbound. I'm an earth sign. And I was just absolutely blown away. So that's my logo. And it was initially in like a piney colour wood, and she asked if I wanted it stained or not to reflect my company colours, which is like a cream and brown. And I said, yes please, yes please. So yeah, that's me. That's Mixed Essentials. My little chocolate earrings, which are the same colour as my skin, which is so cool. And as a freebie, she sent in this headband. I put a link through Twitter on it, but the main review is on Instagram, so that you can find me Mixed Essentials on Instagram. If you follow Instagram, you can follow me on there. So I was quite happy. I was like, wow, I've got a free gift. And not only that, I have a dress just like it. Yeah, and I've got a blouse as well. I've got a black and white polka dot blouse, which is like, it's got tapered sleeves that come down to a point, and it's sort of low neck. A nice sort of satinish material. And then the back, or the back to, say, about here, is all, yeah, across the back, going all the way across, like one panel is black lace. So I was quite happy. I was like, wow, look at that, it matches my things. So next time I go out, I can wear my blouse as well. Oh, I know. It's something you can wear up, make it nice and classy, do whatever you want with it. So I was really impressed with that. I've already done a review on the earrings. That's on Instagram as well, and I think there should be info on my Twitter page. So yeah, she's really cool. She's so nice. The lady, she's in Canada, Tony Daly. So if you're interested in jewellery, there's jewellery that she makes as well. She sells it on her website. She makes wigs, she does wigs, and she does different headbands, head wraps. Yeah, so check her out, tolleydaily.com. She's cool. Because I'm doing this, well, I've made quite a few new friends on Periscope, and a lot of them are so cool, so inspiring. Really? Oh, wicked. That's really cool. And a lot of them are just like, you know, other mums, other business women trying to make a go of things. And I thought, you know, this is so cool. So I've decided that each month I'm going to try and support somebody. Yes, that's right. Yeah, oh, wicked. Yeah, I remember now. So, yeah, each month I'm going to try and support another black-owned business. Hi, Antec. I think that's Antec. Thank you for joining. Thank you to anybody else that may have come in. I've missed you in my ramblings. Yeah, so she's the fourth company that I've supported now. There's another girl, Jay, that I met at this Black Hair Award Gala last October. Hi, Carla. Thank you for coming in. And I was absolutely floored. I was like, oh, I follow her on YouTube. I follow on her YouTube hair channel. Her name's Jay. The channel's Culture. Oh, thank you. What's your real name? I know people say like government name in America. That's so funny. What's your first name? Kim. Yes. Hey, nice to see you again. Thank you for my colourful hearts, guys. That's so cool. And the pinky red ones match my lipstick. And this is the first time I'm wearing bright red lipstick. Thank you for inviting you guys. That's something else that another mission to be a better, stronger me on the inside as well as the outside. I've been following Go On by Sharon Richardson, so I'm part of her Queen Oration, and this week's challenge was we all had to get out our whorish lipstick. Thank you. Meaning when she was little, when she was younger, you know, when you go through teenagers, you want to wear some lipstick, and her mum said, you know, wear that colour. That look too whorish, take it off, you know, that type of thing. You're not going out wearing them type of colours. You have to wear something that's neutral type of thing. So, in our rebellion, this was against, like, we're standing up for our sexiness. We are grown women. We can wear what we want type of thing. We don't have to, you know, think back to our growing up years and being told you can't wear this colour because it's a colour for whores. No, it's a colour made for women of any standard. If you want to wear a colour, you can wear it. So we're all trying to come out of ourselves and wear colours we wouldn't normally wear. Because I'm an earthy person. I like dark browns, maybe with a little hint of gold in it, or like dark plums. But I mean, yesterday, this is my boy's crayon. I had a colour like this, and the challenge for yesterday, for Friday, was you had to wear something bright to work, and I wore a colour this bright. It might even been a little brighter than that, and I wore it to work, and I went, yeah, I'm gonna rock this. I felt so good. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Earthy people like to stay with the earth tones and the browns and little hints of gold and copperish hues and stuff like that. But now this week it was like a bronze. I wore a bronze on Thursday. Well, on Wednesday I mixed my pink and my bronze. That was the first type of challenge, and I called it power play because it was two different shades that I mixed that you wouldn't really put together. So I gave it a name. And then I wore the bronze on its own. And then I wore the pink yesterday. Cool. And then today I'm wearing the red on its own. So it is pretty bright, if you can see. So I've not worn it outside the house yet. That's another challenge. But I thought I'd put that on today. Thank you. So I was like, I don't know what my mum would say. But that'll be another thing to do. Or wear it to my grandmother's. Can you imagine? Jesus Christ. So what you have on your face? That'd be hilarious. Oh man. But I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just to shock her and to see what she's going to say. See, I could be naughty like that. Just wind up the parents and grandparents for the sake of it. Yeah, back in the day, I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to upset grandma because I don't want to get no cussing. You know, you might see like a Dutch pot fly past my face. Oh yeah, I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to be a bad gal. So I'm just like chilling. I was going through my oils. I have so much oils. I was like, oh my gosh. I've got, well, I don't know if you can see, but I'll tilt it down a bit. I've got 37 fragrance oils there. I don't even know how much essential oils I've got. Because I was trying to think of, out of this list of different fragrances. These are just combinations that came in my head and I wrote them down. So I want to do either body creams or soaps or probably both in this. Hi Fulabi, how are you? So this is my to-do list. My brain's always buzzing of ideas. So the soap that I might make, so I'm thinking if I don't do it tonight, I'm going to definitely do it tomorrow. So I wanted to do my lavender and this vanilla together as one, and then where is it? I've got a new one. Oh, here it is. Blueberry and ginger. I was going to do for the men's soap. And my little boys tried out their pear and apple soap that I made for them a few weeks ago, which I did in tiny little cupcake molds. So they did it with, well, they used that. Because I asked them to choose which molds they wanted. So I have these, which I'm using as sample molds. So that's the sort of size. Actually, I'll just get one of the soaps and you can see the size. Back again. Thanks for holding out. So that's the size soap that comes out of these molds. And this is a pink one. This is my vanilla rose. Because I've got a body soap and vanilla rose. Hi, thanks for coming back. And I wanted to make a soap to match. So if you wanted to have like a body soap, sorry, a body cream and a soap as a little gift pack, you could do. So I didn't know how much I'll get out of it all, so that's how deep I did it. So that's the vanilla rose soap. So these ones would be like, I've not even sorted out prices for selling these yet, but if you want a sample size, you could have that. Oh, thank you. So that's what a sample size would be like. I've recently bought a soap cutter, sort of machine thing, and I'm going to be using that for when I do. Thank you, Patricia. Everyone's saying that they like, I mean, they love the cream, they love the body cream, so I thought, well, it would be nice to do like a body cream and then a soap. And I do organic air and fabric fresheners as well. So I've got that already done. So having a soap together would be nice. So you could have it as a gift pack for somebody's birthday. If you just want to treat yourself to something nice, or something for Mother's Day or Christmas present. I made a little tub of cream and a lip balm for a lady that just had a baby. So she wanted a baby cream. Just something to remind her of the day, or just use while she was in hospital. So I made that, and I gave her a little lip balm to go with it. I put it in like a pink bowl and pink design and everything. So that was really nice. And I put it in like a pink organza bag. So that's how I thought of, eventually I would like to spread and do other things. So then after that I made the air fresheners, which comes in a bottle, like that 100ml bottle. So that sort of size. You'd get one of these. And then I went on to doing other things. I thought, well, I could make a gift pack and put together. I do candles as well, so you could have whatever scent you wanted, or if you had your favourite, say your favourite was Lily of the Valley, you could get an air freshener, soap and a candle and put together. Or if your favourite thing, I don't know, like say bubblegum, you can have bubblegum lip balm, bubblegum air freshener, or fabric freshener if you want to, spread it wherever you want. It's okay to put on like your bedding. I've got one called air freshener called Fresh Linens, the fabric freshener Fresh Linen, so that's brilliant on there. There's a girl named Lauren. She's got a YouTube site called Theory of Lauren. She tested some of my things. She contacted me last year, the year before, on Twitter, and she wanted to test some things, so I sent some stuff, and she used hers on her dog basket. She said that wherever the dog goes, so does the air freshener, and she said you can't even smell that the dog lives there anymore. Like people saying, oh, where's the dog? Over there. So I had a YouTube channel absolutely ages and ages ago, and I never used it. I used to put stuff on there, my pets, and there's my baby scan for my little boy who's now 7. He's scanned on there. I never really used it. It's only when I had started using Catch Me, I used it for about a month, and then suddenly, they're shutting down. I was like, no, I love this thing. How am I going to have my scopes now? So I uploaded them onto YouTube. So some of my previous scopes are on YouTube. Because I did, when I first started out, I don't even think I'd registered the business yet. I made some hair cream. Yes, I'm from the UK. I'm from Coventry, which is like two hours, maybe 2 hours away from London. So I'm in the suburbs. It's like 15 minutes that way. There's a farm near me, and like 15, 20 minutes that way is the city centre. So I'm like smack bang in the middle, which is good. I made a few videos, and I was so nervous. I was so scared. I don't even think I spoke in there. My face certainly wasn't in it. You just saw my hands making things. And I did try to... Oh, cool. Excellent. That's not too far. That's not too far from... I'm sure hubby's got an auntie there. Wisconsin. I'm sure he has. That's not too far from family. Hi, Rita. Hey. How you doing? I was supposed to be making soap, but that ship sailed. It's just a general catch up and preparing for either soaping later or tomorrow. I'm good though, thank you. Yeah. Lost my train of thought now. Yeah, I didn't speak in the video at all. I don't even think I spoke in the video. I think I did 2 videos. One I did, another one I tried editing and putting some like text and music to the YouTube video that I did. That's the only two things I had on there. Oh, very nice. Yeah, have one for me, some sprinkles and a bit of chocolate. I'll be alright. So that's the only two. So when Periscope came out and I found Periscope, I just threw myself into the deep end and thought, I'm going to have to do this. YouTube seemed too scary for me because I don't know why, you just sort of video yourself and you're talking to yourself and then that's it. Thanks for the hearts, guys. But with Periscope, I think it seemed hard for me at first, but I think because you're not actually chatting to yourself, there's somebody out there, that just seemed a bit easier for me. So I thought, well, I'm going to just brave it and go. So that's how I started scoping on Periscope. And it is a lot easier. It's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, some people that I've been following and watching, you think they've been on there for years and they've only been on like a few months. I'm like, what? How's that possible? But yeah, this is the soap that my little boys were using today. This is their Parent Apple. Hi Anne, Cullen, how are you? Thank you for joining my scope. So that's their little one. And I've had good reviews on it. My little boy said, wow, that feels great. I said, what feels great? He says, your soap, it makes my skin feel awesome, Mummy. My skin's happy. Yeah, this is a melt and pour. That's what I've started doing, melt and pours, because I read that's probably the best thing to start off with when you're first soaping. Because I had people asking me to... Hi, Sabrina. Hi, I haven't seen you for a little while. Okay, honey, that's no problem. Thank you for coming in. Nice speaking to you again, Kim. See you soon. Hi, how are you? Yeah, people were saying melt and pours best to start off with, really. I had people asking me to make soap last year. And I spoke to my brother-in-law because he's got a soap company. He's been soaping for about 15 years. And I asked him to just go through it with me. And I was so scared. I was like, no, that's okay. I'll leave that one alone. I'll just stick to my cream. Because I've got asthma and I was like, no. I'm not dealing with that because I don't want to go breathing these things and melt my lungs out. My lungs ain't good as it is. I thought, no, I'll leave that one alone. I was a bit too scared. But then I started watching Zakia Ringgold Live Soap School. I thought, okay. So she's doing that. Okay. Hi, Hinbox. And I think there was another girl in there and she was saying, oh, she's been scoping for a few years now and she's classed as blind. I'm like, okay. She said, you really need to go and give it a go. So I was looking around and trying to find more inspiration and to find out how you can do it. Hi, Mel. Nice to see you. That's my initials as well, by the way. My middle name's Elaine. So I was looking around and trying to find other soap people and then came across Miss Rita from Naturally Me and You. And I started watching a few of her scopes and I was like, wow, she is just awesome. I was so blown away. I was like, yep, she's just my cup of tea. And I've learnt so much from the both of them. You're welcome, babes. So much. And I've adopted her as my sister as well, by the way. She's mine now. She's just so natural with it and naturally. But yeah, I was just so taken aback by the both of them, and they've pushed me because I said, I'll work with the melting pour, and Rita said, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I am actually, aren't I? She said that's good. You could start off with the melting pour because I did that too. I said, yeah, I think I'll work up to probably getting into doing the hot process by next year. She said, no, you're not. I was like, okay. yeah, definitely. She says you need to start doing more and scoping more so that you can get on there, you know, and get it done. I was like, all right. I was speaking to Rita, and she got the fire in me, and I was like, okay, I can work up to that. I was watching Zakia making some soap the next day, and I was saying to her that I'm gonna do my soap by probably by the end of the year, because I thought, okay, I'll go by December now. I'm gonna do it by the end of the year. And she says, no, you're not. I was thinking, oh my God, these women have it in for me. She says, no, I want you to do it by August. I was like, no way. So how am I going to do that by August? She says, you're going to be scoping. If you're not scoping by August, I'm going to find where you are and you're going to be in trouble. I was like, oh gosh. So, the update. I have my soap molds. So when you purchase your soap, it will be in one of these molds. If you would like to buy a sample, you can have your sample in these, and that's the size. That's a 40 gram. I'm not sure how much they weigh out to be as yet. So that's the 40 gram. And then yesterday, was it yesterday or Thursday? Anyway, sometime this week, I found these absolutely cute silicone, and these are all silicone, by the way, guys, if you don't know anything about soap. These are all silicone molds that you can put in the oven, so you guarantee that can take up to 200 degrees. So these are just normal ice cube trays, because you know, when you work part-time, you got two boys that eat out your whole house for the sake of eating because they're having a growth spurt. You may not have that much cash flying around. So these are ice cubes, and what I'm going to do with these is make my soaps in here and have free giveaway samples. So that's that thought. I have my jugs, because I know some people... Oh, do you? I've never seen, is it that size you did before? Because I've seen you when you're pushing your scrubs out, but I don't think I've caught it from the beginning. Oh, is that sort of size? Ah, I'm on the right track then. So, I've got these, because what I do, I use a diffuser on my stove hob or cooker hob, and the heat is there taking out the direct contact from there, so I can slowly melt my soap and I can see what needs to be done. I don't have to be going back and forth to the microwave and checking it every 30 seconds. I can't be doing that, because from what I've read as well, if you heat it directly from the heat rather than a microwave, you're letting all the waters evaporate from it quicker. I don't know, maybe. And then you can keep an eye on what's happening with the soap. So that's my new jug that I bought yesterday. These are my medium ones. Stop chat. And then these are my little ones. So if I want to mix any colours up, I'll be doing it in these, because I'm trying to get through my thought process as well. You need to have, where is that now? I had everything here. You need to have rubbing alcohol to spray your soap. Hi Phoenix Tier, I haven't seen you before. Thank you for coming in. For all you guys coming in, I'm Marcia Lissamore and I live in the UK, and I'm the owner of MixedEssentials, which is an organic cosmetic company, and I make organic cosmetics. I make organic household products like air and fabric fresheners and sterilizer gels, and I also make soap. And last Christmas gone, I started doing candles, so I'm trying to expand so that I have all these different gift package ideas. So that's a little bit about me. And just in case you haven't seen, that's some of my fragrance oils. This tin I have here is full of my essential oils. So I've got 37 oils here. I have no how much I got there, because I haven't really counted. I just buy and put in, and when the box full, I put in something else. Hubby's made me a wooden sort of display thing that I keep in my cupboard. Yes, I do. That is not a joke. I do. Don't laugh, it's true. Because he got the idea from this, which is some oils that my brother-in-law gave me. Hi, I'm Marcellissimo. I live in the UK. I'm addicted to essential oils and scents. And I have to say, bubble baths, because I have to smell something, my mind gets full of ideas, I have to buy the essential things, so because they are essential to me now. So based on that, hubby made me a big display, a wooden display section. I was trying things out, because I see people put hashtag this and that all over the place. So I put hashtag love, because I love soap. And that's where I get the rainbow from. I suppose the rainbow could be going out for anybody who's, you know, sad right now with everything that's going on. So my heart goes out to you and your family if you're watching. These stupid people need shooting themselves, I think. Did I just say that? Sorry, that's a bit out loud. Yeah, but, you know, God and society will deal with them. So, preparations, thinking about not having that much money and still wanting to soap, because I'm saving my money for buying the things that I really need, like essential things like my rubbing alcohol, my distilled water. Craziness. And I've got soap molds just from a normal milk carton, and I've cut it up, and it's been washed, dried. I then sprayed it with a bit of rubbing alcohol just to make it sterilised. So when I do my hot process, or even my cold process, so I'm going to put it in that. Thank you. Yeah, so I was thinking that bit up the corner, up here, which is a funny triangle bit, that's going to get cut off, and that can be like my little sample. Just use at home and see how it goes. And then the rest is going to be in my soap cutter machine, and I can chop, measure out and chop. So that's what I'm going to use that one for. This one still got a bit of the cleaning solution in there. I just used washing up liquid on white wine, white vinegar, to clean that out. And there's no remnants of anything, so it cleans out very nice. But it's waterproof, as you know, it's going to be waterproof. So because of the lining, it'll be easy to remove the soap, and it's pliable. What I've done as well, this bit that I cut off here, I've used along the back, just to make that a bit more sturdy on one of them, and the other one I've cut into half and just put on the sides just to make it more rectangular, to keep it that way. So those are the ideas that I've got there. But I'm slowly on the way to get everything I need to do hot process. I have my thermometer, because this is a thermometer stirrer. So you could, this is silicone as well. You're stirring your soap, and yeah, I've got a pot that I bought. You could use like a steel one. I've seen in the book that I've got, you can use a steel one. So I've got the pot. I've got my thermometer spoon. I have my goggles, which I've not put on yet. I suppose I could do that now. So yeah, that's comfortable enough. And it comes up the sides. Alright. So I've got that. I bought these because I work in Asda Walmart, and I bought it for thank you. I bought the spoon for £10. That's probably nearly $20. I have my little sieve for sieving my lye solution, just in case for any reason when I mix the lye and it might get a bit clumpy, I can sieve it and get any bits out. So I want like a smooth solution. I have my mask, because you know I was worried about my asthma. Yeah, you can check. What you can do is if you Google, let me get the box. Yeah, it just says digital thermal spoon. So that's what it looks like. They're using it for cake tin, and you can have it in centigrade and Fahrenheit. No, it's best not to have it near metal. So this is from my Asda Walmart, and it's £10. That's probably nearly $20. So I've got that. I have my gloves, and these are pretty thick. It's got like a weird sort of texture to it, but it's thick enough, because these are like gardening gloves. It's thick enough, but it's not, well, I'm going to try. Yeah, I wanted something colourful. Something different, so that the kids know this is not the normal gardening gloves. Stay away. Because you know how these kids like to come in and out the kitchen when you're doing something. Or when you're on the phone, that's when they need you. Like as soon as you pick something up that's important, the kids need you. So, I've got my gloves. I've got my glasses. I've got my mask. I just need to get a few more oils. But the last thing I need to get is my lye. And then I'm good to go. But at the moment I'm just using my melt and pour. So I've been using this crystal melt and pour soap base. And I did a sculpt when I first had this. So I was so excited, like, yes, I have my melt and pour. I got this off eBay. And it says, ideal for starting point for creating your own handmade soap designs. Contains no sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate. It's got vegetable based with good forming properties. Simply melt, mix, pour and create. For usage instructions, you can contact the website, but the website just says the same thing. So that's how much I've got left, and this is a £2 tub. I've got that left. So I've already ordered more I want to make a few more things before I go on to my hot process. I did want to try and get some ginseng oil because I've got an idea in my head and I really want to create it, but the only place I've found that supply is China, so I don't know how long that's going to get here or what other costs are going to be attached to that, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. So the process for making the soap, the whole chemical reaction to its course saponification, and that's by mixing a fatty acid, which is your oil, or a superfat, which is basically your triglyceride. This thing keeps freezing. Sorry if you guys are frozen. So you have your triglyceride, which is your superfat, which could be shea butter, it could be coconut oil, it could be avocado oil. Majority of the times it's something that's hard, or it could be cocoa butter, normally a hard oil. But you could use avocado as well, that's acceptable because of its fatty acid content. It's main antioxidant. So you mix that, and when you mix that with your lye solution, which is lye and water, then that's what makes your salt, which is the end result of your mixture. I never knew it was called salt, but a little bit of an interesting fact there. So when you're mixing your lye, I think there's like different lye calculators or salt calculator apps that you can use, which helps you to know what sort of ratio and combination of water to lye to use and oils to lye solution to use. Hi Freddie Jones, how are you? So you mix your lye and water, and you have your water measured out first into your jug, and then you slowly pour the lye into the water and stir constantly until it's dissolved out. Never put the water into the lye because that's very dangerous and very costly, and you can have a bit of explosion there. So always make sure you pour lye into water. So once you've done that, that's your lye solution, and then you mix it with your oils. So the oils can be either put together with your normal carrier oils as well. So you could use like sweet almond oil or sunflower oil, and then when you mix that together, then you have your soap solution, and that's when you can start doing things. So I mean, you can use your hot process. You heat up the oil and then put that in, and then you just carry on heating it up, and then you mix it together. I've got a book that I've been reading through just to learn more about the hot process side of things, because I've only seen people scoping it, but I've seen more cold process than hot, so I need to learn more about both processes really. So once that's done, the lye is broken down as you use it, so it's got a nice sort of formulation, and you start mixing it together, and you can either pour it into your mould and leave it. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to, you know, I mean, Sakia, she does a lot of cold process because she'll do hers, and then she sets it. You have to let it set for 4 to 6 weeks for cold process. Hot process is pretty much done once you've heated it up and you've got your trace. Your trace is when if you move your spatula in it, you can see like a movement, like a bit like a shadow where it was, so you know that it's ready to use. And then you pour it into whichever utensil you're going to use, mixing your ingredients. You could put in flavourings, you put like your essential oils, you can put flowers in there, you can use different things you can use for like exfoliation, and just design it how you want it and put it in. Thank you, sweetie. It's all thanks to you guys. You're my inspiration and my bit of Dutch courage. So once you've done all that, you're good to go really. You can do that and use it. I mean, the melt and pour is basically the salt actually done, and it's done hard and then sold. So this is already soap. This would be like a hard version of your salt. This is what's done, and then that's sold. So that's just there fresh. Hi Jay Gray. Excuse me. Thank you for coming in. So that's what your melt and pour base is really. It's just the natural soap that's been made without the essential oils or anything else added to it, and just sold for you. So that's already the end result. But you make your own by adding things. So what I normally do is I put shea butter in, and I use vitamin E, which I put in all my products, because that's, one, it's an antioxidant, two, it's great for helping to regenerate cells and looking after your cells. Excuse me. And three, it protects you from free radicals. And free radicals is just different components that are made up and bits break off, like different oils or different things that you use. The different cells can break off and then they're floating around. So that particular component is like thinking, well, there's part of me missing now, I need to be whole again. And it will try and find anything. So if you're eating things or you've got things that have gone into your body, it will still be trying to take things. So it might take a little bit of your cells from, say, your kidney or your lungs or your stomach, and it tries to put these components back together again, and that's where diseases are made. You're welcome, honey. Have a nice time. Good cuddles to the kids. Hi Steph, thank you for coming in. So the job for the vitamin E is it puts everything back together and holds it as a glue to keep it as it is. So that's why vitamin E protects your cells and it helps with cell generation. So I use that in my products, as well as it being a natural preservative, so it gives your products a bit of longevity. So that is what I will be doing shortly. Thank you. Glad you like those. Other things that I found out about soap, and one of the things that I thought was quite fascinating as well, really, was I think I said it was around 2800 BC. People were found to be using like a soapy sort of substance. Found out that it was soap, and that goes back to ancient Babylon sort of era, and I don't know how they came across it, but they were using animal fat and wood ash and mixing that with water, and that was what was making like the solution. But it's because they were using the wood ash, it was made it quite caustic, and then they realised that this is something that's using to make this product, and they initially just used it for cleansing excuse me, and conditioning. So back in the day, that's what soap was. Yeah, I make soap, but I haven't, I've started to make soap. I haven't used anything else but melt and pour base. I make my soap from a melt and pour base, but I'm gearing up to making it from scratch because I've got everything I need apart from the lye crystals to make the soap from scratch. So I'm working my way up to that. So yeah, it's been thousands of years that soap's been around, and they just used it for cleansing the body. It was only after that they decided to try and do other things with it, and they started adding different ingredients, and since then they found out you can use it for whatever sort of skin condition you have, or they tried using it for conditioning and adding different ingredients, and today we use it in our daily routine, but it was just used for cleansing the skin and cleansing the hair back centuries ago. And it's not even it wasn't even a way to clean things as such. Another thing that I found out, which is really weird, that they're saying that soap doesn't actually clean, it's just a catalyst which helps water to remove dirt. I thought, oh, that's a bit crazy. It's just a way of allowing the dirt to adhere to the soap to remove it from your body. And I thought, that's just mad. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's like just something fit to stick to, which makes it easier to release from the skin rather than it sticking to it. So yeah, back then they didn't even see soap as something that cleans. It's just a way of getting it to stick to something else other than your skin, so that when water comes in contact with your skin and that solution is around, it's able to get rid of it easily. But it wasn't even considered as an item used for cleaning something to get clean. They used soap just to cleanse your skin and well, they saw it as a conditioner, to condition your skin. You just lie in it, and I think it was like one step up from milk baths, like the Egyptian milk baths. But I would hate to think how they realised animal fat and wood, ash and water would come to that. So that's just a bit of info on what I'm up to. So what have you guys been doing? How have you been spending your week? Hope it's been a good one. There's a few more things that I want to get, because I know my little boys want to make some soap as well, so I'm thinking of getting them some different little moulds, and they can help me do it. Thank you very much. The one that I'm going to do, I think I might just start it now actually. I'll do the lavender and vanilla. Now the last time the first time I made soap, I was getting told off for not wearing my gloves. But I only thought you needed to wear gloves if you're working with lye, but apparently not. So I have to be a good girl and get my gloves on. So I need to move these out of the way. Now that I've decided on what I'm going to do. because I'm making like a men's range of soap, and everybody soap, ladies and kids. I think I'll do the men's soap as well. So I've already got a men's aftershave type cream, so after they've had a shave they can use the cream balm just to keep their skin smooth and refreshed. So I wanted to make soap for men as well. Gosh, I have so much oils, and I've actually seen more that I want to get as well. Well, the oils that I have are, some are mainly for the lip balms, like the fruity ones and the candy cane, the candy floss. The very first one that I made was coconut and cinnamon bliss lip balm. I've also got different ones like strawberry and chocolate. I've got a chocolate and orange pleasure. So there's different things. Another thing with hot process as well, when you're making hot process soap from scratch. Oh wow. Oh, that's such a compliment. Oh, sorry. See, the thing is, I haven't actually sold any. I've made my first batch of soap probably a month ago now, and that was the vanilla rose that I showed you. I've used some, well, I've got some upstairs now. My sister's had one, my cousin's had one, I think my mum's had one. I let Dad try some of the men's one, because I did a fennel and sage one for my sister. Yeah, not for my sister, for my dad. My dad's got that one. Rose oil can be expensive. So I haven't actually sold any at the moment, so I haven't got prices. You can reserve an order for one, and I can contact you and let you know what the prices are. I've had a look around to see what sort of prices people are charging, but I need to figure out what I'm going to put my price at in conjunction with the oils that I've bought and how much they cost to buy. So if you want to make an order for anything, you can send an email to requests@mixedessentials.co.uk, and then I've got you as a contact. Oh wow, congratulations. That's amazing. What are you hoping to do? What is your dream? Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's cool. Oh my gosh, thank you. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Just little old me. I just work for my kitchen. And this all came about because I oh, I'm melting for. I had fertility issues for years, and last resort was having to have IVF. But my consultant wanted me to just try and help my body out a bit more, and spend a month or two just purging my body of the toxins that your body soaks in, not just the things that you're eating or using. We're soaking up toxins on a daily basis through our skin, through our hair, through your nails, anything. So he wanted me to be a bit more organic and just looking at ingredients and just find as much organic things and having that. So I took it one step further and went into reading the ingredients of everything I had in the house. Everything that I sprayed, everything that I used to wash things with or clean things with, and found out what the ingredients were and cut those things out of my daily life. Oh, thank you. Yeah, those two are they're like godsend to me, I'll tell you. They are such inspirational women. And yeah, so that's how I got into finding out about what was in the different things and learning about the different harmful chemicals and what the chemicals do. And from there, I went into cutting out as much things that had like parabens in and SLRs, which some of them you can't really take out because... Hi, Comes Unique. Have I said that right? I do apologise if I haven't, but welcome to my scope. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we have are... Anything that foams will have SLR in it because it's solar sulfate, which is... which is what makes your items foam. So anything from toothpaste to shampoos to dishwasher detergent will have it. But there's a lot of things that you just don't really need in your thing. So like, what is the point of having all these things in there when you can have more beneficial things that will help your body rather than hinder your body? So I just started to cut things out. Even stuff in my food like acesulfame K and aspartame, not needed. These are just additives and chemicals that they use for different things. Some of it they use in chemical warfare, I found out. So I'm like, no, that's just going to come out of that. A lot of the things like paraffins and mineral oils, not needed, again, because half the time they're just used and filtered, reconstituted and put back into the system again. And it's damaging. It goes through. I mean, if you think about... Okay, here's an example. I watched this program called How Toxic Are You? And this was back in 2011. They tested things like hairspray, either to make your hair shine or to give your hair luster or body. And they had like a piece of material, I think it was just like a plasticky sheet, and sprayed the whole... I mean, they had goggles on. They sprayed the whole contents of this can onto the sheet, and they put it near heat so that it just had a bit more warmth. The whole thing solidified, and the man peeled it off and said, "This is a block of plastic." Hi there, thank you for joining. That was one of the things they said, and this is what you're spraying into your hair. They test the hair and your hair held on for so many different chemicals, and said these chemicals are going through into the core of your strands and into your body, and it's going through your body, through your brain. Exactly. It's like, no. I'm not doing that. They tested 2 ladies. One was pregnant. I think they did like a swab of her skin. The other one had not long had a baby and breastfeeding. So they tested her. She had X amount of chemicals still in her skin, and they found out, even down to the core, of what the product was. And she says, well, I used that last week, I haven't used it since. That was in her body for over a week, and she hadn't used it for 7 days. The other lady, they tested her breast milk, and it had like something like 83 different chemicals in the breast milk. And I'm like, no, thank you. So from then, I just stripped everything back as much as possible. And hubby was all for it. He stopped using a lot of things. We changed a lot of things to organic cosmetics, and just trying to just be a bit better to help ourselves with the fertility issue that we had. And that's how I got into making my hair products. So this October will be 4 years that I've been making my own hair products. And it's only recently I've started to put that into the business as well and get that sold. I'm getting a lot more requests for some of my hair products. But some of them I'm not sure how would happen internationally because of it being a liquid, because I do like hot oil treatments. So I'm not sure, because some places are a bit funny about having liquids come across into their country, so I'm not sure how I'll get around that one. But yeah, I just took it from there. I'll put these back on. My little boy took some of my lip balms to school one day. Had it passing around class and the teacher wasn't very happy about that. I took it off him. Oh, thank you. Well, the website's not fully up. I mean, there's a few things on there, but at the moment, it's just by through my business page on Facebook where I get requests for things, because I've got more photos on there. I'm trying to just transfer everything from Facebook onto the website. So, yeah, feel free to send me either an email or just ping me on the business page and take it from there. Because what I do as well, I normally have consultations and I speak to people about what the hair. Yeah, you can send an email to request@mixedessentials.co.uk, or you can go on Facebook and leave a message from the business page. Because I like to get a bit of background about you and your hair and what your needs are, and then I'll talk people through the different oils and essential oils that would benefit for whatever the situation is. So that's how I normally do it at the moment. For people in the UK, I normally have like a phone consultation. But if we do it through Facebook, I suppose we could have a conversation through Facebook. Okay, how long have you been natural? How long has it been since you've gone back to basics? Using my knife. So I've never had my hair relaxed, but I used to have perms. Oh, 10 years, that's cool. I used to have perms when I was, like curly perm, when I was younger. The last time I had my hair permed, I was 18, I think. So, it's been a while. Just get my scale ready. I think it was when I was about 19, I decided I definitely wasn't going to have any more stuff done to my hair. Hi there. How you doing? I'm just cutting the, I don't know if you can see that.